Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Gadget. Today we'll talk about which processor you should buy for the RTX3000 and the RX6000. Let's head into it. Number 6. What are the RTX3000 and RX6000? The professional high-end graphics card for powerful laptops and mobile workstations is the Nvidia Quadro RTX3000 with Max-Q design. It's based on the same TU106 chip that the GeForce RTX 2070 mobile consumer, but with decreased clock speeds, shader count, and bandwidth of memory. The Max-Q variants are clocked lower and work in a more efficient state compared to the normal mobile RTX 3000. We currently know of the three variants, 60, 65, and 70 watts, with different clock speeds and power consumptions. For large and powerful laptops and mobile workstations, the AMD Radeon RTX6000 for laptops is a professional high-end graphics card. The mobile variant offers slower clock speeds as compared to the desktop RX6000. In professional applications like CAD, DCC, medical, prospecting, and visualizing applications, these GPUs offer certified drivers that are optimized for stability and performance. Thus, compared to corresponding consumer GPUs, the performance in these areas is much better. But today, we don't go into detail about them too much. Instead, we take a look at different new processors which are considerable buying options for these new graphics cards. Especially for the gamers who watch this, there will be plenty of pretty decent ones. Number 5. Intel 9th and 10th generation Core.
The next generation of Intel desktop CPUs are here. Say hello to Intel's 10th Gen Core processors.
The 9th Gen Core line, Coffee Lake S, operates on motherboards with 300 series chipsets with the LGA 1151 socket. Don't confuse this with motherboards with the same 1151 socket, but 100 and 200 series chipsets. While the 10th Gen Core line, Comet Lake S, operates with the new Z490 chipset and the LGA 1200 socket, with others to follow. Pros: good choice, especially for gamers who need the absolute fastest frame rates. In the Core i7 family, solid price to performance, integrated graphics on all CPUs, excluding versions of F. Cons: confusing socketing protocols for 9th generation chips can make it difficult to buy motherboards. Only K-branded, more expensive chips can be overclocked, and not by much, without good cooling equipment and knowledge or patience even then. The Intel Z490 system for 10th gen chips does not provide advanced features in line with cost of adoption. 9th and 10th generation high-end chips require separate, heavy-duty, no stock cooler, cooling, and a beefy power supply. Hyper-threading, in other words, only one processing thread per core, is not supported by most 9th generation mid-range chips. Number 4. Intel Core X Series. The newest chips for the Core X Series, the 10000X series, are also known under the same code Cascade Lake X and make use of the socket LGA 2066. The same socket supports the 9000X series CPUs for the previous gen Skylake X Refresh or Base and Falls. Pros: the most powerful consumer chips made by Intel, good for gaming, and all the rest. Good for gamers streaming on Twitch at the same time, or gamers using their PCs as creative workstations. Designed for multiple SLI or Crossfire X video card setups and lots of PCIe storage, with support to an increased number of PCI Express lanes mounted to CPU. Cons: overkill for most gamers, both in performance and price. Motherboards are expensive on the required X299 chipset, no graphics integrated, no stock coolers bundled.
There really is no use in getting them if the primary goal of your PC is to run games.
Number 3. AMD Ryzen.
Meet Ryzen 3, the entry-level FU to the team in blue.
All 1st and 2nd generation Ryzen CPUs, Summit Ridge and Pinnacle Ridge, and the current 3rd generation operate on the AMD AM4 socket. Pros: strong value pick for most gamers that plan to build their own system. Zen 2 chips are top values for gamers who don't have a ton of money to spend. The overclocking chips are all unlocked. Cons: non-G Ryzen chips don't have integrated graphics, slightly lower frame rates than comparable Intel chips in most gaming tests. Number 2. AMD Ryzen G series. Like ordinary Ryzens, all Ryzen G CPUs, the Raven Ridge 2000G and Picasso 3000G series operate on the AMD AM4 socket, but if you want to use the integrated graphics, they require a motherboard with an appropriate video out port. Not all AM4 motherboards, in particular high-end ones, need to have video outs on board, so be sure to check before committing to one of these chips. Pros: made on a budget for gamers, has an integrated processor for graphics, the best integrated graphics the mainstream offers, if you can buy a video card. Cons: IGP is not sufficiently effective for most serious gamers. CPU performance without IGP is lower than the equivalent Ryzen 3 and Ryzen 5 CPUs. Requires a video motherboard for IGP use, and not all AM4 boards have one. Number 1. AMD Ryzen Threadripper. On motherboards with the X399 chipset and a socket called TR4, the first and second generation Threadrippers, Whitehaven, and Colfax work. A new TRX40 chipset and a socket named STRX4 are used by the newest 3rd gen Castle Peak Threadrippers. Pros: good for gamers who stream on Twitch simultaneously, or gamers who also use their PCs as creative workstations for heavy duty. Lots of headroom to run additional apps at the same time as games. Cons: due to large die sizes, a high-end aftermarket cooling solution is required. No stock cooler is included. Motherboards on the AMD X399 and TRX40 chipsets are pretty expensive. Like the Intel Core X series, way overkill for the majority of single-card gamers. What do you think about these processors? Which one do you think would be the best buying choice? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.